A very good action-packed morning to all our Sports Today subscribers and family members. It's been FIFA World Cup action is reaching its crescendo. It has been a roller coaster journey so far. The round of 16, we are reaching the business end of the round of 16 as well. Records have been broken, injury updates, plus on top of that in the world of cricket, there has been some action as well, apart from other sports. So in this morning wrap, I'm going to first start off with a certain KL Rahul. What do you do with KL Rahul? How do you judge KL Rahul? He had a very bittersweet ODI against Bangladesh in Mirpur. Scored 73 to ensure that India at least could have a defendable total. But towards the end, he dropped a catch. And that dropped catch ensured that Bangladesh produced the ultimate heist, winning the first ODI by 1 wicket thanks to Mehdi Hasan Miraz's exploits with the bat. Now, KL Rahul came for the post-match press conference and first he was asked about the wicket-keeping role. Remember, he got the wicket-keeping role under dire circumstances because Rishabh Pant at the last minute was ruled out. Even KL Rahul was unaware of what had happened. But he gave a very, very telling statement. He said that as far as the wicket-keeping role is concerned, it's a role the team has asked me to be ready for. Well, that opens up a new can of worms, doesn't it? So that means if KL Rahul is been asked to prepare for a wicket-keeping role, does Rishabh Pant's rope get shorter? Is there no hope for Sanju Samson? What about Ishan Kishan? Because even Ishan Kishan is there in the playing in the squad of 17 in Bangladesh. What happens to them now? KL Rahul had stated that he has been asked to be ready. But then that means what about Rishabh Pant, Sanju Samson and Ishan Kishan? That is a role which the team management will make it very clear in the coming months. Because India will be playing a lot of ODIs in 2023 ahead of the ODI World Cup. But whether they play with their core, that will be a different issue altogether. As far as his batting was concerned, he was very happy with it. He said it was one of those days where I looked like I was timing the ball better and the shots I picked went to the boundary or every option that I took went my way. But he was also sad for the fact I would have ideally liked 30 to 40 runs more. I did fancy 230 to 40. If I could have batted another 10 overs and got another 30-40 runs, it would have made a difference. Indeed, chasing 220 or 30 on that Mirpur deck could have been a lot more trickier. And considering the situation Bangladesh were in, even Mehdi Hasan might not have been able to pull that off. Now, he did say something about that dropped catch. Remember when Mehdi Hasan was batting, he top-edged the ball. KL Rahul went running to long leg. He could have gotten the catch. 9 out of 10 times you would expect a keeper with the gloves taking that catch. But the ball popped out. And in the end, Mehdi Hasan made India pay. On that, KL Rahul had a very, very philosophical take on it. He said, he took a few chances, took some big risks, which he had to. Towards the end, he had to take those big risks and play those big shots. 1 or 2 big shots also puts pressure on the opposition and he did that really well. Yeah, a couple of drop chances didn't help us. Happens in cricket. Yes, it happens in cricket. But also, catches win matches also happen in cricket. Bittersweet day indeed for KL Rahul and the way how he went about it. Because the batting looked good. Maybe you could try him at number 4 or 5 heading into the 2023 ODI World Cup if you want to. But as far as keeping is concerned, well, he even missed one run out during the course of that day. He took a lot of time to collect the ball. So, there are very mixed reactions on KL Rahul and how you can judge him by batting, all-round package, strike rate, pressure games. What do you make of the KL Rahul conundrum? KL Rahul's dropped catch was not just the one instance. There were 2 major fielding lapses towards the end. KL Rahul's dropped catch was followed by yet another shot that Mehdi Hasan top-edged. But Washington Sundar at third man just did not pick up the ball. He had either lost it in the lights or was too slow. Rohit Sharma let out a furious spray and the video has gone viral. He abused his teammates and even after the match it is believed that Rohit Sharma gave a real class to the Indian cricket team as to how to improve the fielding standards. Well, unfortunately, two fielding lapses and India are trailing 1-0 heading into the second ODI that will be played on Wednesday. One hopes India can level the series so that they don't have a repeat of the 2015 series where they lost 2-1. Turning our attention to India, and now we shift our focus to Australia. Remember, the Australia-West Indies Test series is happening. Pat Cummins is in doubt for the second test that will be played in Adelaide, the pink ball test from December 8th to 12th. So they have announced two more members in the squad. One is Michael Neser and the other one, this guy, Lance Morris of Western Australia. Lance Morris has been touted as the next wild thing. Who was the first wild thing? Sean Tate. Equally quick. Lance Morris can touch speeds of 150 to 155 and he hails from Western Australia. On those Perth wickets, both in Optus and at the Waka, you can expect a bowler to bend his back and really get some movement. Whether he plays in the Adelaide pink ball test remains to be seen, but Lance Morris is yet another new addition to Australia's ever-growing pace battery. He could be one for the future. There is more bad news for the England cricket team when you have to look at the ongoing test series against Pakistan. Already, their bowlers have been put under the sword on a flat deck in Rawalpindi. But because England declared sportingly, this test has been thrown wide open. But they will be without the services of Liam Livingstone. Yes, Liam Livingstone, who quit the Big Bash League because he wanted to play more international cricket and test cricket for England, has been unfortunately ruled out of the entire test series due to a knee injury that he sustained. Body blow for Liam Livingstone indeed, because he quit the Big Bash League just because he could play international cricket for England, and now with this knee injury, his prospects are also less. So we wish Liam Livingstone a better recovery, but yes, missing out on the Big Bash League, even missing out on the Pakistan series is not a good sign for Liam Livingstone. Cricket is done and now we head into the FIFA World Cup 2022. Kylian Mbappe, the boy with the world at his feet. Remember, he shot into superstardom during the 2018 World Cup, and in 2022, his star shines brighter. When he scored the goals in France's game against Poland, he took his World Cup tally to 9. And with that, he has equaled Lionel Messi's World Cup tally. Remember, Messi has been part of 5 World Cups along with Cristiano Ronaldo. But Mbappe, in just 2 World Cups, has managed to hit 9 goals. What are the chances of him breaking Miroslav Klose's record of the most goals in the FIFA World Cup? It is quite high. And looking at the way how Kylian Mbappe is going, you cannot count that out. Remember, France's win over Poland has ensured that they will face England in the FIFA World Cup 2022 quarterfinal. That is going to be one of the matches of the tournament. Remember, France versus England in head-to-head. England hold the upper hand with 17 wins out of 31 games, with 9 wins for France. But the most shocking part is that France have never beaten England in the World Cup. After 40 years, which was their last encounter, can they do it again? That will be a sight worth seeing. Not just Kylian Mbappe, but one more French superstar has managed to etch his name into the record books. Olivier Giroud, when he scored against Poland, Giroud became the all-time leading goal scorer for France in international football. He overtook another legend, Thierry Henry's mark of 51. Henry is 51, now with Giroud, he's now got 52. So now the likes of Olivier Giroud and, if you look at it, Kylian Mbappe, the strike force that France have is really potent. And heading into the match against England, it will be a very, very interesting clash of the two best strike forces. Because remember, England also have a problem of plenty when it comes to their striking capabilities. However, there is a little bit of bad news for the England football team. You saw that Raheem Sterling missed out on the round of 16 encounter, and apparently he is in danger of missing the entire World Cup. Why? Because of injury? No. There has been an armed robbery at his home, and that is why Raheem Sterling has flown back to England. He is not in the FIFA World Cup squad in Qatar. So we wish Raheem Sterling well and hopes that everything is sorted out and he comes back for it, because Sterling will be needed. Pele. For 2 to 3 days, we prayed really hard that one of football's ultimate greatest of all time would not be suffering much. However, there is an update that Pele's daughter has given. Palliative care and he's now in hospital, he's fighting for his life. Is it true? Pele's daughter has dismissed all this as rubbish. She has dismissed reports that Pele was on palliative care, and she has said he is not ready to say goodbye from a hospital as of now. So Pele's health is recovering and he is very strong at this point in time. But yes, any kind of health scare that we see from reports from several outlets, it is a cause of concern because Pele is the most loved footballer ever in the history of the sport. Perhaps the one individual upon whom Brazil's 6th World Cup title is hinged upon. Neymar, remember, missed out on the group stages because of an ankle injury that he sustained. But now he's back in practice, and Brazil's game against South Korea, you may see Neymar return. So today, remember, there are two very important round of 16 clashes. Japan will take on Croatia and Brazil will take on South Korea. Brazil, for the first time, lost to the CAF team in the African side. They lost to Cameroon 1-0. Will Brazil lose for the first time to an Asian side? It remains to be seen. This World Cup has been full of upsets. Maybe Brazil might look to avoid that. The world of chess, when it comes to India, is in very, very safe hands. You have Ramesh Babu Pragnananda, you have Nihal Sareen, you have Arjun Erigarasi and others who have done really, really well in the international circuit. In the ongoing Tata Steel Chess Rapid and Blitz tournament, Nihal Sareen has managed to win the Rapid Open. And historically, Vaishali, Pragnananda's sister, has also clinched the title in the women's section, which is a historic first. Because remember, the Tata Steel Chess and Rapid prior to this only had male competitors. This is the first edition that has the female competitors as well. So Indian chess continues to grow from strength to strength. Yes, they have had disappointments in 2022, especially when it comes to the Olympiad and the World Team Championships. But apart from that, one hopes that the exploits of Nihal and Vaishali put India in a very safe position. And finally, we end our morning wrap with the world of shooting. Remember, Manu Bakar in the ongoing National Shooting Championships has won gold in the mixed team event along with Sarabjot Singh. Manu Bakar, remember, we all missed shooting in the Commonwealth Games 2022 because it was not included. However, in the ongoing tournaments and even for the 2032 Olympics that will be held in Brisbane, we hope that shooting is included in the tournament because shooting has given India tremendous glory in the past. Manu Bakar has shown that she continues to remain one of the prime shooters in the 10-meter air pistol range. So in the 10-meter air pistol, Manu Bakar has managed to win gold along with Sarabjot Singh. So we wish Manu Bakar well in her ongoing quest as India prepares for the 2023 Asiad as well as for the 2024 Olympics. So it's an action-packed sporting weekend and sporting week today as well, because as I mentioned, Japan, Croatia, Brazil, South Korea, and then we come to the final two games of the round of 16 when Spain take on Morocco and Portugal take on Switzerland. Argentina versus Portugal still on the cards? Well, I will tell you how we can do it when I do a special explainer on how a Portugal versus Argentina final is possible. Stay tuned for that video, folks, and we'll be back with more updates from Sports Today. Press the like, comment and share button. We are also on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thank you.